check already.
Let's do some sound check
There's
with
a
the
second
doggo.
dog as well. Oh my goodness. Hello.
Hello. Oh no, please don't touch me. Yes. Went away. Very, very nice dog.
What just dropped? Unbelievable.
Okay. No, I'm kidding. So, I'll have to cut this part out. Okay.
Yeah, this can go towards the end, I guess.
Yes. Okay, lights all are green. You see a green light on the thing, right?
Yes.
Lovely. Okay. What is your name, man?
My name?
Yes.
Jannik. Just first name, right?
Jannik.
Yeah.
Jannik. Okay, Jannik. So, for people who don't know you, could you give a brief intro of what you do now?
Okay. What I do a lot of different things.
Yeah.
I'm a student here in Maastricht. I study a liberal arts and science program. It's called UCM, the University College here. I work at the same time. I'm also working in a German IT consultancy where I just try to find new employees, basically, as a recruiter.
Yeah.
Do a lot of job interviews there, trying to find people on LinkedIn,
Yeah.
all this.
Yeah.
I like to do different stuff for fun. I really enjoy talking to different people, meeting new people, going to startup events.
Yeah.
I'm trying to build kind of like my own new startup at the moment, which is more focused on giving more workshops, talking to people, helping people to communicate a little bit better. So this is kind of the different
Amazing.
things I do at the moment.
Okay, great to hear. So, how is studying at UCM? Also, for UCM as University College Maastricht.
Yeah.
So, how has been the experience? How has the experience been studying there for like the last almost 2 years now?
I really like it. I think it's super cool in terms of like the variety of subjects that you can take. Maybe to also give some background, this university college, it allows you kind of to take different subjects every new semester. So I can basically decide after 6 months, okay, what do I want to do?
Yeah.
And so I started taking more courses in like psychology direction. Then I went a little bit more into like business innovation management. And then at some point I kind of discovered that I really like startups. So I took some more courses in entrepreneurship.
Yeah.
Right now I'm writing my thesis about people development. How can we kind of achieve that people learn in the best way?
Yeah.
Writing that with the IT consultancy, and I think generally as like a bachelor's program, it's really cool because you can learn so many different things you can try out.
Yeah.
So I would suggest.
What was like 1 or 2 courses that were like the best so far in UCM?
The best so far.
Yeah.
So good. I really enjoyed the Intro to Psychology course. I think it's like it gives you like a whole picture of what psychology is about.
Mm-hmm.
And what kind of theories there are, like, like these very common theories, like Pavlov's dog, how you train it. I think that was super interesting, but also maybe it was because it was my first course at UCM, so I kind of got started with it. Otherwise, I think I generally like the courses where I was later able to like apply some things I did before. So there was one course, it's called like Social Environmental Entrepreneurship, and there it's more like looking into like building or coming up with an idea, developing it, then pitching it afterwards, kind of taking you through this like startup cycle, I would say. And I think like it was really creative, so I enjoyed doing that one as well.
Yeah. Okay. Would you recommend people to study at UCM?
I would say it's worth it. I think it is depending on if you want to do a master's afterwards, because like on your CV it will probably, I don't know, it will not give off the best impression from my recruiting perspective sometimes to just have like liberal arts, depending on of course what you want to do. I think if you want to just get a broad background and then you can specialize in a master's, I think it's really cool.
Yeah. Okay. And how did you get your job as a recruiter?
As my recruiter, as a recruiter.
Yes.
So basically after my first year, I was like, okay, I want to make some money.
Yeah.
I want to go out and eat and all this. So I thought, okay, what can I do with like the stuff I already did in uni? What is like fun for me? And what is fun is usually like talking to different people, meeting new people, hearing what they do. So I applied to a lot of different jobs on like Indeed, LinkedIn. Just checked out, okay, what can I do with people? There was some that went more into like employer branding, so like more marketing direction. The others were more like HR and recruiting. And I don't know, like there was just this background that I had was always like working in my high school in like the students council, or I also did like a youth group. I was like a youth group leader, so I put that on my CV, and then I just applied there, and I was hoping for the best. And then my current boss, he accepted me, and he even like gave me the chance to kind of like practice in the first few months, getting to know everything, because there was like I didn't know anything, so it takes like one person, and then you can maybe get a chance, and then it's easier afterwards, I would say.
Okay, and how's the experience been? Because you've been working for how long now?
I've been kind of like switching back and forth. So with this company, I started in 2023, 1st of September. Yeah. And then I worked there until January of this year.
Wow.
So it was like about 1.5 years. Yeah. That kind of just got me started, and then I transitioned, or I went to do an internship in Düsseldorf, which was also in HR, but I think like my recruiting helped me to get into that one for sure. And that was more focused generally like on HR software, like innovation, how can new HR tools be implemented, more process based, I would say. Yeah. And now after my internship, I decided I need something that's again flexible, like I can work 100% remote from Maastricht for the recruiting position, and also the company allowed me to kind of write my thesis with them. So I also like working there. So it's cool, and I went back there from September this year.
And what does the day-to-day job look like as a recruiter?
I think, I say a lot about like interviews. I think the biggest part is not interviews. Okay. There's so much administrative work as well, and just going through LinkedIn profiles. Yeah. Like usually I would get up, and then my first task would be like, okay, checking emails from the day before, if there's like any candidates that replied to invitations for interviews or something. Then I would usually use the time to like go into my LinkedIn pipeline and check out different candidates and see if they would fit for a job or not. Yeah,
very German like of you, LinkedIn pipeline.
LinkedIn pipeline, yes. You have like different.
Very nice. Okay.
Yeah, that's what we do. We have everything very structured.
Lovely. Yes.
I would like check out their profiles, see what they kind of like, and and are passionate about, and I would write them a nice message like, hey, you want to come work for us? And so that's one part. Then making job posts on different platforms. And then also usually later in the day I have like interviews with different people. Just see like the first interview, kind of seeing if they would be a good fit for the company.
And is there like some common things that you're like, okay, if you're doing these things, you will not get a job? Do you kind of immediately reject them?
I think it's very dependent on the company. Like for our company, there's some like very specific requirements. So like specifically language is very important. It's a German company, and they work so much with like German like public sector. Yeah. So if you don't have like C1 German, you're not in. Yeah. But I think except from these like more like formalities, I think it's like flexibility, like how able are you to travel. Do you have like you're bound at home because you have 4 kids. It's pretty hard as a consultant to do that. And then I think in general it's just like if it fits, like if you can have a good conversation. It's very important to be like communicative, because of course like the clients, they want you to explain stuff to them and break it down, and if you're not very like open and communicative about how you can do things, then that's also a little bit of a red flag.
Okay, thanks for sharing that. Let's go back to the high school years. So you told me you did this like a year or more like exchange in New Zealand, and to me that's a very foreign idea. I don't know why. So what is that process like, and how was that experience for you?
I wonder how like rare that is in Germany. I think there's quite a few people who do that. Like if you ask people who come to New Zealand or Australia, there's like a flood of Germans there. So I don't know. I think for me, like I try to find like a program that is not like paid in terms of like you have to pay a lot of money to go there. So I applied to this organization called Rotary. They're basically like Lions Club, like it's like a NGO that kind of, they do a lot of social work in general, but they also have this exchange program that also involves people like from different places coming to your parents' house kind of. So we also had a girl from Australia staying with us, which was an interesting experience, and then I was able to go abroad to New Zealand for 1 year. It was like a little bit of an application process, like they just ask you why you want to do it, what kind of preferences you have. Also there's less choice in terms of like where you want to go. Like there's like a list of 3 countries I picked like New Zealand or Australia first, and then I had, I think, Finland, because my mom wanted me to pick something that's kind of like still close to home.
Yeah.
And then I had Ecuador.
So your goal was like
to
be as far away as from your parents as possible, or what was it?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, New Zealand is very far away. I don't know. Like initially it just said Australia.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, Australia is cool. Like I want something English speaking to like, you know, practice my language there. And my English was not that great, so I also knew I want to learn that first before I like get into like some Spanish country.
Yeah. And so these were basically your host parents for a year.
Yes.
Like the people in Australia then?
The people, no, sorry.
New
Like
Zealand.
first I thought
New
Australia,
Zealand.
and then I got New Zealand because there's only very few places, so they don't even give it as an option.
Yeah.
But then I lived with host parents, yes.
Yeah.
So
and how was living with them like as an experience?
It was a really great experience actually. Usually you rotate with Rotary, like you have like 3 different host families. For me, I was lucky enough to only have one, and not have to move all the time. Yeah, that was super cool. They didn't have a child yet, so it was just like me and them kind of. Also during this whole COVID era, like it was when COVID started, a lot of hosts, exchange students, they left home. They took the emergency flights. I stayed, and my mom didn't like it very much, but it was super cool. Like with them, still really have a good relationship.
Why did you decide to stay?
I decided. Good question. I think, first of all, because I thought about it. What am I going to do in Germany? Right now, and it was like being at home, homeschooling. Like it was not really the best alternative to staying there. Then I was like, New Zealand is like very safe, you know, like they locked the whole country down. There were very few cases, and then they didn't have any at all at some point. And then in the end it was like dependent, like a lot of host families, they said we don't want hosts like exchange students with us during this lockdown time. And my host parents, they were very open to it, and they also said, you know, like we have to make sure we find a flight back, of course, but like, you know, we can keep you for that period of time. And it was good because there was no tourists afterwards, so very good for traveling.
Okay. And how is living in New Zealand? How is it different from Germany?
Living in New Zealand, you know, the thing is I only have the high school experience there.
Even the high school experience, like how was that different from being
It's very different in so many ways. So like I think the first thing, like in the morning you put on your uniform. Already that was like kind of weird for me. Then you only have like 5 different subjects, and you rotate them every day. So it's like I don't know what, I think I had like music, outdoor education, like the real exchange student subjects. I had like some biology and geography. I don't know what else. There was one other course, and you rotate them in a different order every day. So each day of the week you start with a different one, and the other ones just follow. Which I did like, but also like it restricts you kind of in terms of like how much you can explore and like really know what you like for university. So I don't know. For me, it was nice because I just, you know, I was able to pick some really fun ones and go with them. And I had them every day. But I feel like for being like a person growing up there, I think I prefer the German system with more subjects.
Interesting. And did it change your mind in any sense? Like because a lot of people talk about they go outside and then they have a different perspective on some things. Did you have that in New Zealand?
Different perspective
on anything.
I think what, like if I talk with other exchange students, I think you can tell that people went abroad. And that's mainly like this. This confidence that you can survive in a different place without your parents by yourself. Or like this kind of like I will figure it out mentality. I don't know. Like usually there's always some things that you're not that happy with, and it's very like, you know, the first few weeks are not easy because you know it's going to be a long time until you're home again. And there's so many things, like you need to get a credit card, you need to sign up to the school, you need to get school equipment, like there's so many things to take care of. And I was lucky, like I had host parents who helped me with this, but also like I think that made it a lot more easy for me to come here to Maastricht afterwards, move out, like then somebody who didn't go, you know, and I already knew, okay, I'm just gonna be fine, like that's I think the main perspective change.
Okay, that's very cool. And let's talk about the startups experience so far in Maastricht. So what have you like done so far, and what's like the process been like so far?
I think
we can talk about Strive.
Strive, yes, we can start with that. I think that was maybe the biggest startup experience I had, I would say. It was basically like me and like 2 roommates or neighbors in that sense, who started with this idea that we can build a platform that helps students connect so they can carpool together. It's a little bit like BlaBlaCar, but the idea was to have like only students in there, so it's more comfortable for everyone. So we came up with that because I lived in Germany, and sometimes my roommate, she also had to go to Germany. So I took her along, and then at some point she called me. She was like, "Hey, we should like it's such a cool idea, you know, like maybe we can make it work." So we developed the idea like further. We joined this startup challenge here in Maastricht, and also won this like social impact prize. Gave some cool workshops, but I think like at some point it was like we even came up with like a WhatsApp group chat that was like combining all the different carpooling routes. There was just not enough traffic on it, so we decided.
Why do you think it did not work out?
It did not work out. I think it's probably a combination of the business model itself and our sales abilities, or like motivation in terms of sales. Like I think this kind of stuff, it would have needed a lot more like social media marketing. It would have needed a lot more cooperation with like student associations here in Maastricht, and I think it could have worked, but maybe not in like an insanely profitable way. Right now there's a lot of WhatsApp group chats, so I think the system itself works. It's just getting traffic on it. So I think the main problem was actually getting reach, getting more people into it.
Interesting. And have you learned any like mistakes, lessons learned, or anything from this
mistakes? Actually, I think this whole experience was not a mistake. It was a good learning experience. I think just coming up with an idea, going through the process of what kind of steps do we need to think about. Like, you know, you're very like at the start you think, okay, I need a logo, you know, I need a name, we need a slogan, like the very like graspable stuff. But then there's so much behind it, right? Like we came up with like wireframes for apps, and then we realized, okay, we cannot code an app, you know, like no one of us was like coding. Then we started interviewing people and like trying to give away equity, and then we had like so many calls. People told us like you cannot give away equity, or like you cannot give away that much. So we reduced it to like this insanely small amount, and then nobody wanted to join. So I think it was just a good experience to see what kind of goes along with it. I think, to be honest, like right now, I feel like it was also good that it didn't work out, because it's like it allows room to explore what you want to do, what is more fun maybe, and where you can get that motivation to do it. And maybe also if an idea is not working out, like you come up with it, you put a prototype out there or something, you see if it's working. If it's not working, you know, you move on to the next thing. And we held on to that so long, like because it was always like a side gig, right? Like we had uni, like I'd work, other people also did some tutoring and so, and then it was always like 3 hours, 2 hours per day, but never like, okay, we sit together and we actually get deep and try to understand if it works or not.
Interesting. So what's the new thing for you now? What do you want to do afterwards in terms of business or startups?
I thought so much about this, because in like all these like competitions, it's like, oh, we need to build a unicorn, you know, like we need to come up with this huge app that we can sell afterwards. I don't know, like I think for me right now, it's just mainly having fun and doing stuff I really enjoy. And also doing my internship, during like the recruiting, like combining all that, I really just like talking with people and helping people. And like that gives me so much like energy throughout the day. So I want to kind of combine this into like a new, I don't know if I want to say, like if I would look at the bigger vision, it could be like a school. And the school should be teaching or helping people to come up with what do I actually want to do? What is actually that fun thing? For me, it's helping people. Maybe for somebody else, it's building an app, you know? Presenting that in a like very confident way. How can you frame that in a nice story? How can you like believe in yourself into kind of achieving, you know, like to get this internship? What steps do I have to do? Like be more structured in that approach as well. And like, I think this more like coaching or workshop approach is something I want to do. I want to learn more about how can I make great workshops. And if I can make that into a business somehow, that would be super cool. But I will, like right now I'm still like reaching out to different people, and let's see. where it leads
cool.
me.
I wish you the very best of luck with that. Now let's talk about traveling. I know you want to travel a lot, and you have traveled a lot. What's been like some of like the best road trips, or like any other like traveling experiences you've had that you're like, okay, this was like an amazing trip to go on? Yeah.
I think in terms of travels, I don't know. Like I really.
Okay, maybe for like a foundation first. Why do you want to travel?
Why do I want to travel? I think, I don't know, like traveling, it gives perspective.
Yeah.
In terms of you meet new people that grew up differently. I think that's also the nice part of about Maastricht, right? That you have this. But for me, it's also like this feeling of, oh, I don't need to do anything, but I can just explore.
Yeah.
And like usually, you know, like if you go travel, at least for me so far, it's been connected with I don't have to work, I don't have to do anything for uni, I can just enjoy and appreciate.
Yeah.
And like have a little adventure.
Yeah.
And I think like from experience, it's not so much about where you go, it's like what you do and like with whom you go.
Yeah.
A lot of things essentially, like, you know, they kind of tend to be the same. Like you can do so many city trips. Maybe there's like some really amazing ones, but at some point, you know, like you also get sick of that. So it's really just like the people you meet along the way.
Yeah.
And also this freedom.
Yeah.
You have to just be, you know, like do whatever you think is most fun right now.
Yeah. Okay. And yeah, let's go back to the question. So what's been like some of the best ones so far, or even like this one that is like a highlight for you?
Of course, the road trip with you was my personal highlight.
We don't have to be biased here.
No, I think in general, like I really enjoy road trips at the moment. I think it's super cool because you're the one I did with you was not the only one. I did one at the start of the year as well with another friend.
Yeah.
There was more like camping based. The one that we did was more like going from Airbnb to Airbnb.
Yeah.
Also showing you like where I grew up. So I think that was also really nice.
Yeah.
I think
the storks. Yes.
The storks, exactly. We have a lot of storks in my town.
Yes.
So I think for me right now, it's just like going different places.
Mm-hmm.
It's not necessarily like I wouldn't enjoy that much going into like a hotel, for example, and staying there for a week.
Yeah.
I think it's more like, you know, getting in a car, planning the trip that we want to do, planning a hike, very important. Mm-hmm. Planning like stuff to look at, you know.
Yes.
I think that.
Should I throw in some hiking pictures here of you, just like?
Sorry?
Should I just throw some hiking videos of you?
Yes, like, you can throw some hiking videos.
Okay, I'll do that. I should do that.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
Just like here, you know, like we hiked today.
Yeah. We hiked in Maastricht. Yes, we hiked in Maastricht. Okay. Okay. So let's talk about religion. What role does Christianity play in your life?
You know, you sent me like some of the questions before, and I had to think about that one a little bit.
Yes.
Because I feel like it did play a much bigger role before in my life. Right now, it's very small.
Yeah.
Which is kind of unfortunate a little bit, I would say. I think when I came, maybe also to give some background on that, like when I grew up, I always went to this like Sunday school. I also was like a leader of that Sunday school, like telling little kids like stories, making music with them and singing songs.
Yeah.
Very cool. But yeah, when I came to Maastricht, I also had a roommate, and she was like really much into like this topic of Christianity. So
yes.
So, yeah, Ari knows her as well. So
yes.
Yeah. So for me, it's like I went with her to the church, and it's really amazing people. You know, like it's such a great like positive energy there, and so much love. Like love.
Love. Yes.
I feel like there's just generally like, you know, so much joy for you. Doesn't matter what you do, like for just being there.
Yeah.
And I think this is really what describes this like Christianity for me. Like it's community.
Yeah.
It's trust. And it's like certain values. Like, you know, the people you meet there, they have certain traits and values that they really value.
Yeah.
And that I lost track of that a little bit. Like right now I'm so much focusing on different stuff.
Yeah.
That I would say, maybe we can wait for a second.
Yeah, we can wait for that. Yeah.
One moment, please.
No worries at all.
Do you want a dog on the floor?
No, no,
Oh,
it's okay. No worries.
He likes my water. He likes it sparkling. There we go.
Yes, yes, yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. No.
Yeah.
Thank you for.
So-
Yeah. But you were saying so. Now it plays a bit less. But
I
still
think,
you,
yeah, I think it's, you know, I cannot say like I'm going to church very often anymore.
Yeah.
I did before.
Mhm.
I also don't think that God is playing such a big role in my life at the moment.
Yeah.
I do think, like, you know, like for me, it's super nice to have that element of like spirituality with it, like throughout your life.
Yeah.
I'm not the biggest like meditator or something.
Yeah.
So I feel like for me, Christianity was always that. Like it was kind of like an escape
Mhm.
from, you know, everything, and like a place to think as
Yeah.
well.
Yeah.
Which like I want to get back into because, but it's super hard right now for me personally to prioritize this.
Yeah.
Maybe as much as I want to, because
Yeah.
there's so many different things that I really like that are going on. So
Yeah.
that would be kind of the background with Christianity. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. No. Yeah. Thank you for sharing that. Okay. Very, very basic question. Life. Would you want to live in Germany or Netherlands?
If I would have to pick one, I think Germany. I can also explain that.
Yeah. I would love you. Yes.
Yeah?
Yes.
Nice.
Yes. Please.
I shall do that then. I think like there's okay. So for me, main element would be family.
Yeah.
I do see a lot of advantages with the Netherlands, but I would still say that Germany is like home.
Oh no! Oh no!
got
I'm
a
gonna die
visitor.
today.
He's not happy about me saying Germany's
Jannik,
better.
that's a big dog, man. Oh god.
It's true. Wow. There's no
Oof.
person who owns it as well.
Okay. Yes.
Yeah.
That was. He went away nicely. Okay. Yes.
Goes for walks by himself, I guess.
Is he gonna come back?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
there's a second one coming.
Oh no.
It's
Oh, is that
medium sized.
is that even bigger? I think it stopped, right?
Yeah.
Ah, we can continue. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you were saying, yeah, family.
I was saying
Germany.
I think family is one of the main reasons.
Yeah.
I think also like
Jannik, it's coming back, dude. Oh
Yes.
no. Should
I
we
don't
film
know.
the dog? I feel like it's gonna like just try to come at me if I try to film it. You know. He looks very happy.
yeah, he's not angry at least. There's the
Yes.
owners, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
You know, like actually, if I think about it, I don't think there's even such an irrational explanation about it. I
Yeah.
think it's just like home,
Yeah.
just
Exactly.
to a certain degree. I don't even know how to argue for it. You know, like
Yeah.
I think there's so many different things that I really much enjoy about the Netherlands. Like it's so much more international.
Yeah.
It's next to the sea.
Yeah.
To like at least a lot of the land.
Yeah.
So I really like that, but I think just generally long term, I
Mhm.
see myself more in a
German.
German-speaking society, a
Yeah,
little bit
yeah.
less, a little bit more. Yeah.
Okay. A very honest answer. Love that. Oh God. Okay. Should we-
There's 4, and they're
Oh,
all
oh
different
no.
sizes. Amazing.
Dude, I'm scared of the white one.
Of the white one,
Like the.
I think Dumbledore would look like this if he would be a
Yeah.
dog.
Yeah. Indeed. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, it's a very small.
He's my
one.
friend. Yeah.
Oh. Oof. Okay. Yes. Sorry. Future goals. What are your future goals? What are your future plans in the next, let's say, few years?
3 years.
Few years. Sorry.
Few years. Okay.
Yes.
I think, like I mentioned at the start, I think I'm going to do a master's just
Yeah.
because I. What? He does not agree.
Yes. No masters. Just
No
work.
masters? What the fuck? Just work? No,
Yes.
I don't know. I feel like for my own sanity,
Yes.
you know, it's super nice to have like a backup
Yeah.
if startup doesn't work.
Yeah.
And with my liberal arts bachelor's, it's nice to have a more solid foundation, let's
Yes,
say, academically.
yes.
Let's put it that way.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. Masters they're definitely going to be in there. I
Yeah.
think I want to try to like do more workshops
Mhm.
on the side.
Yeah.
I think I also like I want to continue working
Mhm.
if I can ever transition my workshop business into something that makes enough money.
Yeah.
Maybe I don't have to. But right now I enjoy that
Yeah.
job, and I think it's much better than like waitressing or doing like other stuff.
Yeah.
At least for my current situation. So I think I want to focus on that.
Yeah.
If I continue working as a student,
Yeah.
afterwards I'm very open. I don't have really any plans in terms of what kind of job would I get into.
Yeah.
Because I didn't think about it yet too much. I think I would like to start my own company eventually.
Yeah.
And if that's right after uni, it would be amazing. Like it would be probably the best time to do it.
Yeah.
So
I agree.
Yeah.
Okay. Final question. No, second last question.
Okay.
What's one thing you feel more people should do or know about?
Be happy.
Be happy. Hakuna Matata.
Yes. No, I swear. Like.
Yeah.
I think it's just, I don't know. Like, you know, there's times, and you know me as well, where I'm not very happy.
Yeah.
But like generally it's so amazing to just be happy, you know.
We need to put that on a poster with you.
Yes, don't
make
worry.
a T-shirt. Yes.
Don't worry, be happy. No, I think generally that's like positive energy, positive attitude towards things. I think that's very important.
Yeah.
I think also like attaching it to the workshops, just having like some confidence in what you can do. You know, like you're here for a reason, and then it's super nice to know why.
Yeah.
And it's not a weakness, even if it's like, you know, you're not there where you want to be. Like it's super nice because you know where you came from and where you can go from there.
Yeah.
So I think it's, maybe it's again this positive attitude towards life in general.
Yeah. No, I love that.
That people should focus on.
Final question, sir. Yeah, this is an important one.
Okay, I'll sit straight then. As straight as I can on this.
On this bench top.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, what's one or some of the favorite books you've ever read?
Damn, I should have thought about that before.
I know. Whenever I ask this question, this one takes time to think, right?
Yeah.
I will give you time. Don't worry. We have all the time in the world. In the meantime, you think, and I'll just do a slow zoom on your face, right?
Yeah.
This will be
no,
nice.
I have like one series of books that I really much enjoy, and I have to mention it.
Yes.
I will also mention a different one, but I do advise you to read and watch Harry Potter.
This man is addicted.
Especially the audiobooks. I can highly suggest.
Stephen Fry or
when you're driving. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, lovely.
It's I think that will bring you that positive energy for sure.
Nice.
Nice. Yeah. Otherwise, in terms of books, it's super hard. Like I read a lot of like more. I did have a phase where I read more like financially like self-development books in that direction.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say that's necessarily something I would make my main book.
Yeah. What are you reading recently that you really enjoy?
That I'm reading now?
Yeah. Or like in the last few months?
Are you hinting towards something?
Yes.
Yeah. I don't know the author. Do you know him? What's his name?
Oh.
The Martian?
Yes. What's his name?
Project Hail Mary, and I'm also listening to Artemis.
Andy Weir. Yes.
And Andy Weir, yes, exactly. So that was a good series as well. I really enjoyed that one. Actually, let's not go into this self-help book direction. There was one series I really enjoyed as a kid, and I think I really do. It's Percy Jackson.
Yes. Everyone needs to read Percy Jackson ASAP.
Yes.
Okay.
It's a good series, and you learn about Greek mythology.
Okay, Jannik, more dogs are coming. I think this is where we end the call. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Dude, this one scares me. Yes. Take a picture. It will not come in my camera, I think. Oh no. Okay.
Oh damn.
Say bye, Jannik. Say bye. Should we show the dogs? It's a tiny one dog.
Yeah, the sausage dog is.
Yes. We'll end it there.
Amazing. We end with this? Okay, perfect.